Okay. Um, let's start with the trades we're in. Okay, so we got a lot of volatility due to the US CPI news um, today, and so look, we're getting all this. Look. So much volatility, no clear moves. This is disgusting market to trade like right now. Gold, we've broken out, dropped. That would have been a nice buy. You put your stop losses here, and then the market tricks you like that because of all this volatility moves. Look at this spike. It was unnecessary. Price didn't need to do it, but it needed to do it because too many sellers, too many buyers were in the market because that was a clear, very clear move. So what did I have to do? I had to spike, drop some people out, and then start going up. um, we came down to this level here, and then as soon as we went up, we dropped again. So we could easily just keep ranging here for this week, and that wouldn't surprise me at all if we just kept ranging and went higher slowly. Maybe could draw a range like that, and then we could just go higher like that, and then yeah, that would probably happen. All right. And then we have Euro JPY that we're also in. We got on here. We got in here. We're currently what 170 pips, around 170 pips. We did have a reversal candlestick, but it was only on the 1 hour. 4 hours still showing clear bullish momentum, and so we could either come back down to retest this broken area because this was a very strong support. As I was saying yesterday's webinar, I said that this was this was a triple top and it was very dangerous to buy again because we're already in and we have a triple top formations are usually strong and break through. But then as the market structure was changing, the market was changing, and then because of the reason that we took our buys in the first place, because of the reason we took buys in the first place, that's why now we could go up from here, and then now we have to retest this broken area of like zones. So we took buys here initially because this was the head, this was the right shot, this was it? Yeah, oh no, yeah. So with this, we broke out of here. This trend line went in line with it. Good buys, double bottom, took it. It retraced off resistance. Price squeezed in, exploded. It's that simple. And this is why we held this, even though we did come down to here. This would have been the final stop. If we did break down, as I said, if we did break down, like I said yesterday, we would have been out, but we went up. And we broke this level. And now we're going to come back to retest this level, go higher, or we're just going to go higher and it'll come back to retest it later. I wouldn't be surprised if price now just went up from here. So or the other way would be come down, go higher, or the other way up. Whatever does happen, we want to compound on our buy that we already have. We want to add to it. And to add to it, we will add to it around this area or this area, like depending on what the move happens. So if the move comes down now, we take a buy here. If it goes up, we wait for it to come back down, and then we take buys to go higher. That's the last TP I'd put. Yeah. And so it would be this position, and then we'd have another position here for the next leg up. My stop loss would be 30 pips-ish. Yeah, so that's why. And it depends what happens anyway, but we'll see. So that's our next buy on Euro JPY. Euro USD, we entered here. I think some people call it higher, depending because this was news. So we took it after, straight after. So price was still up, going up and down. So people got entries at different places. But our stop losses are break even now. We did come up, but we came straight back down. So this might be fake. And if we do carry on going down, then this would be a fake breakout. So we just have to see what happens with that. We are still holding this sells and we are holding our buys as well. Our buys are only 25% left of our positions left. We took most of our profits on the way up. And so we're just leaving that amount because that amount isn't a lot of money. So when you think about it, oh, if I leave this buy open at 25%, what's my risk? Your risk is because the trader stop losses at break even. So what's your risk? Your risk is I'm gonna lose the £13 or say £10 if you're using small lots. You say, I'm gonna lose the £10 that I could have made because I was in profit for £10, but I should have taken it. But now it's come back down and it's stopped me out. Or you could say, and then the reward would be, price is gonna break because it's broken out, is retested. Now price is gonna go higher. If price does go higher, I still have this 25% loss. So that £10 profit is now £25 profit. So you think about it, is the risk, which is losing the profit you have, better than the reward? So the reward, which is like you could get another, say, 60 pips or 100 pips, and then you could double how much you already have in profit. So always tell yourself, is the risk of losing that profit less than the reward? And if the reward is better, then you risk it because you have a reason to. A couple other pairs I wanted to talk about. Euro USD, we're already in this. We sold this not long ago. 156. So last hour. 156 previous 1 hour contract. All right. Yeah. So we sold this there and the bullish candlestick on the 1 hour. Why did we sell this? Because price was at resistance here. Sorry. Price was at resistance here. Price broke out. It's creating a fake to take out the people who are selling at resistance. So the people that sold here are now still in this trade. And market's trying to tell them that they need to get out because it's retested to go higher. And the market has changed structure, but the market hasn't changed structure at all because we're still in a very strong 4-hour resistance zone. So we're looking for the market to now make a head, right shoulder, and go lower now. And to be honest, if you look at the bigger picture for AUDST, I do understand why a lot of people are buying this, as it is understandable because it's broken out now. They want it to retest so they can buy it. But I think based on this, this is a high, higher high, lower low, higher high. And then if you even see on the daily, we do this again and again. So we're expecting price to come down to the trend line. And because halfway through it's retraced, because it's retraced hard, doesn't mean that it's going to start going very bullish. Because if you see here, we had very bearish momentum on the daily candlestick. If we have very bearish daily momentum, you need a strong pullback. You can't. The market has to pull back strong as well, because it needs to maintain its market structure. It needs to maintain its price. So, like, you can't, when something drops harshly, expect, when it's pulling back, don't expect like one or two candlesticks pulling back. Expect proper candlesticks pulling back, because it proper dropped. So if it proper dropped, it proper needs to come back up. And that's just how it is. Yeah. So now we sold it off this daily resistance. This is a 61.8 region as well, retracement region. If we're looking for the next drop to see where the next drop down would be there. And then we're looking from here. Yeah, so we're looking from here, from here to start making the low way down. So I think we're gonna get the safest place to put this TPs now is around 0.77ish, and we might go lower, but then we will manage this whilst we go lower. We're at 15 pips profit now. Not bad, you know. That's a nice entry if we do carry on down. Okay, 1 second. All right. The next thing I wanted to look at on the one was NZD/USD. Yeah, NZD/USD as well. It was a nice area looking to drop, and then now it dropped. We could come back down to this level, I think, or we could come down to here. I think we're gonna come down to here. Create a head. Something like that. Oh, we need to get this head. This would be a nice buy here. But for now, I'm only looking for sales. And USD/JPY. Yesterday, also Asia, we had a squeeze. I put these two trend lines on. Price broke out. It was Asia. Everyone was asleep, but this was a nice run up. I do think we're gonna come back down to this level, just because we didn't really test this level, this broken resistance properly. We didn't really test it, so I do think we're gonna allow come down from here. Test it, right? Test it properly, and then we're gonna go up. All right. USD. Oh, is it? Oh, candy just came out. That's it looking. See, it's not all good. Sometimes you miss them. Oh, flipstick. I was looking at this like when I got up around the one-ish, just before one. I was looking at this. Looked so nice. Price broke out, retested. I was gonna buy it. I was like, you can wait. It's not gonna go up now. But then there was candies. It's alright. You gotta get them all. I guess. We're here now. It's nothing. We could drop, we could go higher. There's nothing to right now because we're not in this. We can't. There's no way we could try to get in this as of yet. We just have to see how it reacts to this area. If it starts going up higher, then let's go bullish. Let's see what happens. ADUSD. Okay, that's all the dollar. And then what else did we do yesterday? Oh, we did do ADJPY. Yeah, so look, CHFJPY, same thing. Also, I did this yesterday, and I drew these yesterday. But um, price was squeezing, same thing. Price broke out again, up. Now we're looking for a retracement back down to this level of resist support, this level of support, and then we want to go higher, and this will make it a right shoulder entry to go higher. Nice. DJPY. Looks like it might be the head. So all the JPY pairs are creating the head and shoulders now. Or trying to create head and shoulders. This will probably happen. And then we're going to go higher. So probably going to get a bounce off this area around here. But we need to see price retrace hard because we want to see this zone. We want to see this trend line retested. We want to see here tested because this area wasn't tested when it broke out. So once we broke out harsh. Then we went even higher. So we started to rally, base, rally. We could have another base now, rally, and then base drop. And I want to have base drop all the way down to here, and then from here it'd be interesting to see if we could take buys, and if we can, we could look for good targets up. Yeah, so that's the two JPYs as well. And then let's see Greenwich pounds. So we're gonna range now. USD, I want to see a bigger move, a break, and then drop. Greenwich pound AUD. I wouldn't want to trade this right now because it's consolidated in this area and it's not breaking out. Should have broken out after this very bearish momentum, but it didn't break out. So this might be a fake and we might be breaking out. If not, we're gonna go back up again, and then you can only trade this when you know what's gonna happen by the way it breaks out. And then Greenwich pound CHF. Greenwich pound CHF is great for news. Look here, here. It fakes and it goes one direction. This is the daily chart for Great British Pound CHF. What I'll do is trend line here. Put out the previous zones. So now I think we will go up before we come back. So just Alright, so we might come back. We might come down from this level like we did before. And we might use it, we might come back from that level to this level. Or something like that. Previous price tells you where price is going. Something like that. And then from that level, you'll see what happens. So if it breaks down more or if it starts to bounce off. But if I was to look for any trade, it would be this trade and nothing, no other trade, to be honest. Okay, that's the head, that's the left shoulder, right shoulder, it'd be nice. Nice sell. So yeah, that's all the, what do you call it? All the pairs that we're in right now. I'm in this. What do you call it? So I'll finish recording this. I'll upload it and I'll send everyone the link as well. So thank you for watching, everyone.